Hey guys, what's up? This is Boy and welcome to episode 4 of my Sandy Bay Gold Edition series. And firstly, apologies for the delay in the upload of this episode. I have been very busy working and being ill, so I haven't been able to record, unfortunately. But let's get straight into it. So first of all, we're going to take this guy up to field 2, which you see in the top left there, to get him going on that canola field. We also need to do a bit more baling, which I might do offline, and we also need to do some grass cutting. So we've got lots to do. So let's get on with it, as they say. Okay, so as always, I'm using the Satec wheel. So we need to go right here. Shouldn't be anyone coming, but just need to do this without getting anything caught. There we go. Yeah, so using the Satec wheel, as usual, and it's good to be back. I really am sorry for the delay in this episode. I said I'd be getting at least one of these out a week, and I was fully prepared to do that until, I went away for 4 days with work this week, and then I was away again with family, and then I was ill. So it was all fun and games. So we just basically need to follow this road all the way up, pretty much. But we can take in the scenery along the way, and we can, have a chat as we go. But impressions of this map so far, as I've said before, are fantastic. I really am enjoying it, and it's a nice change from Culver Park Farm, which actually ended up feeling quite small, I found. But I'm not having that problem with this at the moment. Right. Junctions need to go right then left, if I can fit up there. Or do we go all the way to the end? Let's just see. Why would it have a give way sign when it's actually a traffic light? But anyway, we'll see. So we'll just need to see how tight this road is on the left, whether we stay to the main road or we go up the little narrow lane. I'm only on outside view, so I can see the traffic lights. Yep, this is Britain for you. Now, do we think that I can easily fit up there? Yeah. Not from that angle, you can't, though. Oh my god. There we go. Easy peasy, awful driving, didn't indicate. Sorry everyone. But hey, look at us go. Now this is proper British countryside. We should get in the middle a bit more. There we go. Hey, this is fantastic, as they say. I like it. I like it a lot. A bit of a chicane coming up. So one thing I am aware of is that I haven't actually posted any sim racing videos or some driving videos at all recently, and that's really because I've been trying to focus on this. So I've had my Satec wheel set up rather than the Logitech wheel and Fanatec pedals. I'm hopefully going to get 2 or 3 of these episodes recorded reasonably quickly, and then I will move over to sim racing so I can backdate stuff and schedule it for the future, so that start to get a bit more variety and look at the updates that have come for Project Cars and Dirt Rally and things like that. But if that is something that you want to see, then as always, let me know in the comments or contact me directly, messages, or on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm on all of those, just at Spaffboy. So let me know if that is something you want to see, or if there's any new titles. Going on from that, we obviously have recently had the Homer DLC, which I know a lot of YouTubers have had a look at. I'm not going to do a full review video of that, just because, again, that's been done. I just didn't have time to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to incorporate it into this game when it is fit. So the next thing I'm going to do, once I've kind of got these 3 little jobs that I was talking about done, I'm going to sow some sugar beet, and we are going to get the DLC Homer. So that is going to be coming to this series, because I know you'll all probably want to see it, because it's new and it costs money, so you'll want to see it before you buy it. Right, now coming up the field. I just need to check how we get in here. Is it down there? I think it's going to be that way, isn't it? Holy crap. I'm going to try this way. But hey, we might be wrong. I'm hoping it's this way. Ah, it's that little entrance on the left there. Let's hope so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So that is Willow Farm. Yes, here we go. Which is good, because it's a nice big gate for a nice big farm, for a nice bit of machinery. So let's hop out, let's hop out and open the gates. Does look good, that. Gotta say, I do like. It's good they open outwards. Close gate. Open gate, there we go. That looks cool, man. That looks cool. Okay, so let's see if we can get this guy rolling. Unless, of course... need to get this to a point where I can get it attached. So again, I think we're going to have to go on the prop for that to happen. Okay, so we've got that out of the way. We've closed the gate, so we should be pretty much ready to go. So let's get Auto Combine fired up. We're going to do the headlands first. Want him to stop when he unloads. But this should take quite a while to fill up, being that it is... well, that's weird. It goes in a different colour. But this should take a long time to fill up, just because A, it won't have been fertilised, I don't think, and 2, it's slow going. Well, mainly because it's not been fertilised or sprayed. So we are going to set him on his way. I'm just going to check he can make it around these corners. But this is a big field, so this is going to take a while. So we'll get a tractor up there. Probably the case will go back up here with the Roland tipper. Or I might use the Fortuner just so that it definitely will fit in. No, because it might not fit under the pipe. So we'll leave it at this. But he's going alright, so we're going to leave him to it. So we're going to do some baling. But one thing I'd like to do is definitely to use this bad boy. Or do we want to do baling first? Let's do this. Just because we haven't done this yet, and I'm actually quite excited to do it. So, right, what do we need to do? We need to unfold the mower at the back. We will then need to lower the mower, change to the front, and then need to do lower the mower. That's turned on. Go to the back, turn on, and off we go. Ah, yes. Fantastic. So this shouldn't actually take too long because we've got the kind of the widest mower that I could possibly find on here. Other than there are some big all-in-one mowers that you can download, but none of them are fantastic, so I decided against doing that. But again, if you guys have found one that you'd like me to use, then I will certainly have a look at it. But for now, I'm just going to be using this, because it works well enough, if you ask me. Very good. Especially with this tractor. Probably going to struggle going up, and it will take time. But hey, this sort of thing does take time. Getting lined up nice. It's nice. There we go. That's much better. Okay, so as you can see, we are coming to the end of cutting this grass. I just thought I'd skip this because you don't want to watch a whole video of me just driving up and down. So, he's done. So let's... Why's that not turned off? There we go. Lift that up, and we need to fold it away. Lift that up as well. So, let's head out. Right, so let's head back up to the farm, drop this off, and then I'm just going to leave it for a while before we then tether it and windrow it to get into nice strips to then bale, because obviously the baler is over at the other field that I need to go and finish up doing straw bales. I'm only going to do a few more because I just don't think that we need any more, or many more should I say, we've already got, so we can fix it here. So I'm going to do a few more rows of that, I think, before I then go back to finishing that field off. Let's take it nice and easy. I love driving around this farm, it does look so realistic. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Turn back this in. All this mud. It's not ideal, but it's possible. Just trying to lower it. No, because that then properly lowers it. I just want it to be dropped. I think you just have to do it like that. But let me know if you can actually just lower it without unfolding it. Go. So that's that unhinged. So we'll just need to go and get the tether and windrower to finish that field off. But before we do that, yeah, he's 39% full and he's done not even a lap, just over a lap. Oh, nearly 2 laps. Sorry. Right, so I'm going to carry on doing some baling with this guy. I don't think we're going to do that much more because we've already got a very good number of bales. But let's do a little bit, shall we? Why not? And we'll see where we end up, because there's a lot to do. And I just don't think we need that many bales, although we could sell them. That's the only thing we could do with them. As we've got it, we may as well do it. Sod it. Don't quit just because you can't be bothered. That's what I say. Make sure that's shut. I've driven off a number of times so that's still open. And it gets very annoying. So, as I always say, I'm always open to new mods. I know you guys like to see mods, and I know a lot of you know good mods. So what I'd love for you to do is to recommend some mods to me to try out. Obviously, other than the Holmer DLC, which I'm going to be doing already. Let me know what you want to see. What sort, even if it's just, you know, you like a certain type of machine, a certain type of tractor, you know, anything like that, just let me know, because I always like doing mods. As you can tell by my channel, it's full of mods. Hold up. So as you can see, we get a lot of bales here. Right, let's go and just tidy this up a bit. let's finish these 2 rows off. The little ones. I really like the tractors that we've got that we're now using on this map. I've got to say, with the New Holland, the Massey Ferguson, and the Class, I think that's a really good combination. I can't see myself changing them unless something really, really good comes up. If I'm being honest, I really do like all 3 of these. I just think that the New Holland looks cool. Okay, so we're coming to the end of Baling. So I thought you could do the last few with me. Got a bit dirtier since I left you, but we're going well, and we've pretty much finished, which is good news. Just working with some odd lines at the moment, because obviously this is where the combine finished off. And was still going around as if he was doing headlands rather than up and down, so we have ended up with some odd lines, is all I can say. But we're nearly there. I'll get that little bit there. Okay, let's do this one. It's been a long old slog, but I have finally got there. You can see the time compared to before, but as we know, this is what really happens on a farm. It's labour intensive. Things take time. Oh, we're nearly there. 98%. Blimey. Do this. A little one here. I'd be surprised if we have to empty again, actually. So much so that I'm not going to bother at all. That is what I call done. Check that out. That is a lot of bales. Wow. Right, so this guy needs to head back to the farm, and what I'll do is I will then send the Massey Ferguson over to this guy, who is now nearly ready to be emptied. But as I said, there's not a lot coming off that field, unfortunately. But right, let's head off back, and that now means that there will be a point where we can use the front loader with the Satec wheel, which is always entertaining and fun, because it's not just driving a tractor. You need to use a little joystick with the Satec wheel, and it just makes everything more realistic. So I'm actually really looking forward to that now that that's done. I'm glad I kind of went with what I thought was right and finished it, rather than just going, oh, I can't be bothered, I'm not going to. Right, let's take this guy up. Then we'll probably take the Massey Ferguson up to the top field, the canola field, where we will then empty the combine, and that will probably be it for this episode. And so next week, or next episode should I say, we'll be finishing off the grass, getting it ready and turned into hay, and we might start to load some bales, which will be very exciting. Actually, I've just realised could have gone the other way. Let's see if I can turn around, but I already realised I can't, so we'll just go all the way around instead. But that's just because I'm not used to the map fully yet. So we're just going to park him up here. He is a bit dirty, but I'm not going to wash him yet, purely because he's going to be doing that field as well in a minute. So let's hop into the Massey Ferguson, make sure that's connected up, get the beacons on, jump inside, and we will take this out on the road up to the main field. So that is a long old drive, actually. But let's see what this tractor can do. So 1 mile an hour slower than the New Holland, which is slightly annoying. But it sounds good on the outside, and I do like how it goes a lot quieter inside the cab. I'm sure if I open the roof, that would change as well. Now, do we go for a perilously dangerous overtake on a corner? No, because that's irresponsible, and we would have been killed. But now we can. It does annoy me how the traffic is slower than the tractor, because that is unrealistic, to say the least. But it's a lot quicker than the combine, which is good. Lovely, 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 lovely map. If you haven't got it, then please do go and get it, because it is worth it. It's free, and it's off the FS UK website. The link is down in the description. And we need to go right then left here. I'm going to stop there just so I can see the traffic lights without having to go in the third person view. The key is not to take the line I did last time in the combine, because I ended up with a too tight turn. So we need to cut this a bit. Full racing line. Indicate left. And there we have it. So now we're in the proper little country lanes again. Ending up to field 2 with all the canola. This is good. This is good. This is good. So much easier to drive with the Satec wheel than it is with the keyboard. Oh my god. And as I said, I could never get the Logitech G27 and Fanatec pedals working with FS13 or 15. So this has made it a lot simpler for me, the Satec wheel, I have to say. And no, I'm not paid to say that at all. I've never been sponsored for anything. I've never been given anything for free. I'm what you could call a small-time YouTuber. But hey, we all start somewhere, and I'm fine with that. I'm just happy making content for you guys to watch and enjoy. Okay, so here we are then. Big trailer, but he can cope. And he's ready. Excellent timing. And as they say, the realism is key in a simulator. And open these. Keep off the crop. As much as we can, but I think we're going to have to go on there now. Yes, we are. And there we have it. Unloading the canola. Ready for him to go around yet again. And we'll probably start sending him up and down rather than around the headlands now, because there is plenty of space for him to do that. So he's actually pointing in the right direction, so I will now do that right now. Whoops. Okay, so he should carry on, and there's plenty of room. He's in a nice straight line, so that is perfect. And he's off again. Excellent. There we go. So that's 32% full. We might get another one out, another in there. So hopefully we'll be approaching 100% by the time we're finished in here, but who knows. But that is going to be the end of episode 4. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please drop me a like, subscribe for more for the rest of this series, and also more Farming Simulator 15 and other and other game videos. If there's anything you want to see, then please do get in contact. But for now, that's going to be it. Goodbye.